guys. Like I said, I never know when this thing is going, and I am trying for the first time in Instagram Live, so getting out of that comfort zone. So it says I'm 4 seconds in. I'm gonna say hi here. What's up? Happy Tuesday. I am giving you guys, I'm gonna see if I can put my phone here, my Tuesday 2-minute tip. So I'm gonna look at you guys and look at you guys. This is Facebook, this is Instagram. And I'm trying to figure out the lighting situation. Ooh. It is awful. I'm in my basement. I don't have a ring light. So for those of you who know me, or who don't know me, there's quite a few in my group who are fairly new. And if you are here, right now it doesn't look like I have anybody, but well, same thing. I can never tell. So say hi. If you're watching live, say hi. I am gonna bring to you guys, oh, I do have one person. Say hi if you're watching. I'm going to bring to you guys a little kind of a relaxation technique or trick that I learned at a course I just recently took. I took a course and it was 2 weekends because we had to split it with the COVID stuff, all online, but it was live. So it was actually really cool despite being stuck in one spot for 20 hours for the 2 weekends. And I'm waiting for my kids to come and interrupt me. But like I said, if you're watching, say hi, because I can never see actually who's on here through this Chrome thing now. But we'll get there in a second. So Anthony Lowe was the instructor. He's a physio detective. I followed him for 5 or 6 years and just brilliant. Kind of helps us get out of our box, helps us realize and recognize our little kind of biases and tendencies as a therapist and even just as a person. I never know where to put that. I don't know. Anyways. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. If there is anybody who wants to be a guinea pig, and you want to be my person, we can try to do this another way. I can do a StreamYard setup where we're kind of talking, but mainly what I want to do with this is just kind of talk you guys through, and I can save this and put it on YouTube as well. I'll download it. Talk you through kind of this little video. So, or it's not really a video, talk you through this little trick. So this is great for those of us or of you who are like super high stress. Hello, all my teachers who are in pain and just have kind of constant junk. Or if you just have a lot going on and you're trying to calm your mind. So I have my little notes written out. So I want you to go somewhere kind of safe and quiet because I want you to we're going to do some imagining a little bit. And for some of us, this is hard. I'm a very concrete thinker. I'm very logical. I'm very I like the body. I like to know what I'm thinking. So to me, I think very anatomically. If you're not that way, that's fine. You may have more fun than me with this just because my brain does not do well with it. Like it's a lot of effort for me to get there. So what I want you guys to think about is a time where you were the most relaxed. Just go back to a place and I want you to think of a time where you were completely pain-free, completely relaxed, zero stress. And I want you to play with those feelings of relaxation. So kind of embrace that a little bit. And like I said, lay down, sit down. When you get that sensation, that feeling of relaxation, turn that brightness up a little bit. How do you feel? Does it make you feel more stressed, more relaxed, less relaxed, or do you feel the same? Now dim that down. So if brightening it didn't help, dim that down just a little bit and kind of get a sense. Now, in your mind, what I want you to think, or you don't have to tell me, but are you watching a picture? Are you just envisioning a picture specifically, or is this like a little video or like a little movie in your head? So once you get that, zoom into that picture. Take out all the edging, make it super, super clear. How does that make you feel? Do you feel more relaxed? Is that less? Is that the same? Now, what kind of sounds are there? What kind of things are you hearing? Hi, friends. Are you Are you at a beach where you've got the birds and the waves? Are you in a backyard where you've got the crickets? Where is your happy place and what does it sound like? Turn that volume up just a little bit. What are you listening to? What do you hear? Does that make you more relaxed? What if you turn that down and just mute it just a little bit? Does that help? What about the colors? What do you see? What's around you? Is it bright and vibrant? If you go just a little bit brighter, does that help? What do you feel? Does that make you more relaxed? What if you mute it just a little bit? What do you feel there? Now let's talk about feeling, like sensations, like what's the temperature feel like? What if you warm it up just a little bit? What does that give you in terms of sensation? Does that help? Now I want you to think of a specific color. When you think of relaxation, what color comes to mind? What popped into your head when I said color? Now I want you to imagine you've got a bucket of paint, a really nice, big, heavy, thick bucket of paint. And that color you're going to pour into the top of your brain. And so here's where kind of the crazy part is, if you have a hard time going with it. So you're going to dump that bucket, and it's going to fill up the back of your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your chin. It's going to fill up into the ears. It's going to fill the whole face up. I want you to think about it going down the neck, down the throat. And you're just going to breathe it in. So think about breathing it down into your lungs, down to your belly. And as your belly gets really, really full with this nice relaxation color, you're going to kind of bring it back up and you're going to pump it down the arms. So go to the elbow, down to the fingers, your wrist. Everything's just overflowing. It's going to flow back across and go to the other side. If you guys are joining, we're practicing a little relaxation trick. So go back and watch the beginning. It'll be interesting. Now, as both of your arms are full with this relaxed color, this whatever, whether it's muted or bright, you're in this really relaxed environment. The sounds are amazing. The temperature is perfect. You're in this very, very comfortable or very, very relaxed picture, whatever you have in your mind. Now you're going to completely fill that whole upper half with that color, with that relaxed color. You're going to bring that further down. You're going to fill up your hips, your pelvis. You're just going to let that ooze inside of all of your belly. Now think of it trickling down the front of the legs, down to the shins, to the ankles, the bottom of the foot, and to the toes. It's going to go back across and do the other leg just the same. Now your whole body is full with that color that you chose, that relaxed color, that color that just makes you feel like you want to melt. Now what I want you to do, if there's any more little spots, any little more aches or pains or little irritated spots, you're going to just take one of those little squirt cans and just squirt that nice relaxed color into all those little spots. You're just going to inject it in there. Just a little bit. And as you fill up all those funny little spots, I want you to just think about what you feel. Do you have any pain? Are you able to relax? Are you able to breathe and let go? So this was one of the little tricks that we learned from that course. Anthony Lowe brought it to attention. And so I think once you do it with a patient, I actually used it last week with a patient and her color was white. And immediately after we did it, we just I talked her through. We didn't do it as in depth, but the sensitivity to touch was immensely different. So I've seen this in practice, but this is also a really good way if you like chakras or if you do yoga or if you do any of the kind of Eastern medicine kind of stuff. This goes hand in hand with it. But I also liked it because for me, I'm very anatomical and I'm very structure based, and it allowed me to kind of do something a little different where in my mind I could kind of think about going through the parts of the body and just letting them relax into the table. So for you guys watching on Instagram, I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to talk to my little group on Facebook. Thanks. So All right, y'all, that was a little different. It looked like at one point I had up to 5 people. If you're watching this or watch this, say hi. I know the debate is on, so this may be a really good thing if you're able to tolerate my voice. And it is helpful. Go back this evening and kind of listen to it as you maybe fall asleep. But there's a lot of things out there on the mind and how the mind can tell the body what to do, not just like reflexes, but there's a ton of studies on the more positive outlook we have, the better outcomes our patients have. There's studies on just depression in general and body aches and pains. So if you tend to battle with anxiety or depression, finding a way to kind of tap into the positive mentalness and do something like this is a really, really good way to kind of break some of those bad habits of maybe I don't know what's the word, where we just tend to kind of be stuck in our own heads. I've done this with the kids. I usually like touch, and we'll usually do the fingertip thing. The kids love that. So we're very tactile beings. So I hope that helps. If y'all have questions, please hit me up. This is a very different one for me. October, I have to look at what October is. I had this whole year planned out and it's been crazy. I have been told today that by the end of the week, I should have my shirts, which I was told last week. So I'm really praying that they come in because I'm excited about those. Next week is fall break for me, so I'll be hanging out with the kids. I have several folks that are going to see one of my friends at the office. If you need anything, please reach out. If you like this and want more ideas, please reach out. One of my other clients didn't really like some of the weird stuff, so there's a few like meditations on scripture that she found online. I can grab those for you guys. But I think it's a really good way to just get in our own heads and do something different. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Happy 12-minute Tuesday. Sorry, it's not a 2-minute one this week. We'll talk soon, guys. Bye.